Did you know there's a simple food, something affordable, familiar, it's available at almost any grocery store, that could help you regain the muscle strength you thought was gone for good? It might be sitting in your fridge right now. And no, I'm not talking about expensive supplements or some trendy fitness drink. I'm talking about real food that supports real change, especially for those of us over 60. Losing strength as we age can feel discouraging. One day you're climbing stairs without thinking about it, and the next, even getting out of a chair feels like a task. Maybe you've noticed your legs feel weaker, your balance isn't what it used to be, or your arms tire faster when carrying groceries. It can make daily life feel smaller, less confident, less independent. But what if I told you that you can take back a good portion of that strength, starting with what you eat? Not by overhauling your entire lifestyle overnight, but with small, smart changes that fit into your routine and actually make you feel better. Science is catching up to what many cultures have known for generations. Food can be a powerful ally in staying strong, mobile, and energized well into your later years. In this video, you're going to learn about 6 everyday foods that have been shown to support muscle strength, reduce inflammation, and help your body rebuild itself from the inside out. These aren't miracle cures, and I won't claim they'll make you feel 20 again. But with consistency, they can make the difference between needing help to stand and standing tall on your own. Each of these foods is backed by real nutritional research, but even more importantly, I'll share how people just like you mothers, veterans, retirees, have added them to their diets and felt real results within weeks. So stay with me. This isn't just another health video. It's a roadmap for eating smarter, aging stronger, and feeling more like yourself again. Let's get into the first part of this journey toward better strength, one bite at a time. As we grow older, it's natural to notice changes in our bodies. But one change that often catches people by surprise is how quickly muscle strength fades. There's actually a name for this: sarcopenia, gradual loss of muscle mass and strength that happens as part of the aging process. And while most people think it's just part of getting old, the truth is more hopeful. Sarcopenia doesn't mean you're weak, it means your muscles haven't been getting the support they need. In fact, research from the University of Michigan shows that adults over 50 lose about 3 to 8% of their muscle mass every decade if they're not careful about their nutrition and activity. That loss isn't just about muscle tone, it affects your balance, your posture, your mobility, and even your energy levels. Have you ever stood up too fast and felt unsteady? Or found yourself hesitating before walking across the yard? Afraid you might trip? These little moments are often signs that your muscles aren't as responsive as they used to be, not because you're lazy, but because your body simply hasn't been given the tools to rebuild and maintain them. Here's the good news. Muscle loss is not entirely inevitable. Yes, we all slow down a bit with age. But many people are shocked to learn that they can regain strength even in their 60s, 70s, or beyond when they focus on feeding their bodies the right kinds of nutrients. I've worked with older adults who had trouble standing without help, who felt wobbly on stairs, and who avoided going out because they didn't trust their legs anymore. Within just a few weeks of changing what they ate without adding exercise routines or supplements, they noticed more control, better balance, and less fatigue. Why does this happen? Because muscle isn't just built in the gym, it's built at the dinner table. Your body needs certain amino acids, vitamins, and minerals to repair and grow tissue. If those aren't in your meals, your muscles can't stay strong no matter how much you try to stay active. That's where food becomes your best ally. Not pills, not powders, not expensive therapies. Just honest, everyday foods that nourish your body deeply. In the sections ahead, I'll introduce you to 6 specific foods that aren't just healthy, they're proven to help fight sarcopenia naturally. Some of them might surprise you, some you might already enjoy. But together, they form a kind of nutritional foundation for stronger muscles and a more confident you. Stick around because the next part is where things start getting delicious. Let's start with something simple, creamy, and easy on the stomach plane: unsweetened yogurt. Now, this might sound too basic to be powerful, but don't let its simplicity fool you. The right kind of yogurt, no added sugars, no artificial flavors, can quietly become one of your strongest allies in the fight against muscle loss. Yogurt is rich in high-quality protein, the kind your body can digest quickly and send straight to your muscles for repair and rebuilding. But what really makes it stand out is something called leucine, essential amino acid, that acts like a trigger for muscle growth. Think of leucine as the key that starts the engine. Without it, your body has a harder time turning the protein you eat into strong, functional muscle tissue. Here's something many people don't know. After the age of 60, our bodies become less efficient at using the protein we eat. That means we actually need more leucine than we did in our younger years just to maintain the same muscle tone. That's where yogurt really shines. But it doesn't stop there. Yogurt is also a natural probiotic, meaning it supports the health of your gut. And here's the fascinating part. When your gut is healthy, it absorbs nutrients more effectively, including the calcium, magnesium, and protein your muscles rely on. A study from the University of Copenhagen found that older adults with a balanced gut microbiome were 30% more efficient at turning dietary protein into muscle compared to those with gut imbalances. If the tangy taste of plain yogurt isn't your favorite, don't worry. You can add a sprinkle of cinnamon or a few drops of lemon to brighten the flavor without adding sugar. Some people mix in a few berries or a spoonful of ground flaxseed for added fiber and taste. The best part? It's affordable, easy to find, and requires zero prep time. Just open the container and enjoy. You can have it with breakfast, as a midday snack, or even in the evening for a light dinner. Sometimes small habits create the biggest change. And a daily serving of yogurt might just be the first step in rebuilding your strength, one spoonful at a time. If you're someone who often skips breakfast or settles for toast and coffee, this next food pairing might just change your mornings and your muscles. Oatmeal cooked with chia seeds is a powerful combination that gives your body both energy and long-lasting fuel to protect and rebuild muscle. Let's break it down. Oatmeal, especially when it's cooked slowly in water or milk, is a source of complex carbohydrates. These are the good kind of carbs, the kind that release energy steadily throughout the morning. Instead of causing a quick sugar spike and crash like pastries or white bread, why does that matter for your muscles? Because when your body doesn't have steady energy from food, it can actually start breaking down muscle for fuel. Yes, that's right. Poor breakfast habits can lead your body to eat away at its own muscle tissue over time. Now, when you stir in chia seeds, you're giving your oatmeal a major upgrade. These tiny seeds are packed with plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, calcium, and protein. They also form a soft gel when soaked, which helps clean out the digestive tract and makes it easier for your body to absorb nutrients from your food. Even more impressive, chia seeds contain a type of fiber that supports stable blood sugar levels. This is important because high blood sugar spikes followed by crashes can lead to fatigue and inflammation, both of which can accelerate muscle breakdown. One study published in Nutrition Research Reviews found that older adults who ate beta-glucans from oats, along with omega-3 sources like chia, had improved muscle endurance and reduced signs of inflammation after just a few weeks. The best part? This breakfast is as easy as it gets. Boil 3 tablespoons of oats in water or plant-based milk. Then stir in 1 tablespoon of chia seeds that have soaked overnight. Add a dash of cinnamon, a few berries, or a drop of honey if you like. It's warm, comforting, and easy to digest even if you're not feeling very hungry first thing in the morning. If you've ever felt sluggish or weak by noon, it might not be a JIT. It might just be your breakfast. And this simple bowl could be the shift your body's been waiting for. Let's talk about a humble food that's been on dinner tables for centuries, but is often overlooked when it comes to building strength. Lentils. When they're cooked slowly with turmeric, they become more than just comfort food. They become a gentle, natural medicine for your muscles. Lentils are a type of legume that are rich in plant-based protein, magnesium, and folate nutrients your body uses to keep your muscles and nervous system running smoothly. 1 cup of cooked lentils can give you nearly 18 grams of protein, which is more than many people realize. But their true power shows up when you add turmeric, a bright yellow spice known for its anti-inflammatory properties. The active compound in turmeric, called curcumin, has been studied for its ability to calm chronic inflammation, a common issue that can silently wear down your muscles over time. Many older adults who feel stiffness, soreness, or muscle fatigue assume it's just age, but often it's underlying inflammation holding them back. In fact, a study from the University of Cambridge showed that older adults who regularly consumed legumes with anti-inflammatory spices, like turmeric, gained both muscle mass and mobility after just 12 weeks. One gentleman I met, Mr. James, used to avoid climbing stairs because of knee pain and muscle weakness. After swapping out red meat for lentils cooked with turmeric twice a week, he not only noticed less pain, but also said he felt lighter on his feet within the first month. Preparing lentils isn't hard, but there's a trick to getting the most from them. Slow cooking. Simmer them gently with onions, garlic, and a teaspoon of turmeric. And here's a secret add: a pinch of black pepper at the end. This helps your body absorb the curcumin and turmeric more effectively. Not only is this dish deeply nourishing, it's also budget-friendly, versatile, and easy to freeze in batches. Whether you enjoy it as a hearty soup, a stew over rice, or even as a vegetarian burger, lentils with turmeric are a simple way to nourish your body and support your strength without breaking the bank or your back. Now, here's a food you might not have tried yet, but once you do, you'll wonder why it took so long to add it to your routine. Hemp seeds. Don't let the name confuse you. Hemp seeds come from a variety of the cannabis plant that has no psychoactive effects, meaning they won't get you high, and they're 100% legal and safe to eat. What they do give you is some of the most complete plant-based nutrition out there. Just 1 tablespoon of hemp seeds contains a powerful mix of complete protein, omega-3, and omega-6 fatty acids, iron, magnesium, and zinc. What makes them so unique is that they include all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to rebuild muscle, which is rare for a plant-based food. Many older adults struggle with fatigue even when they eat regularly. But part of the problem isn't what they eat, it's that the food doesn't contain the right building blocks for muscle recovery. Hemp seeds change that. A study in the Journal of Nutrition and Metabolism found that seniors who consumed complete plant-based proteins like hemp had higher muscle strength, improved energy, and lower fatigue over a 6-week period. It's not bad for something you can sprinkle over your breakfast. That's the beauty of hemp seeds, they're easy. You don't need to cook or prepare them. Just sprinkle a spoonful on your yogurt, oatmeal, salad, or even into your smoothie. They have a mild, nutty flavor that blends in with almost anything. Here's a quick tip. Soak the seeds in water for a few hours or overnight. This helps activate the nutrients and makes them even easier to digest. Some people keep a small jar of soaked hemp seeds in the fridge and just grab a spoonful with each meal. One woman I worked with, Linda, age 74, told me she started mixing hemp seeds into her morning yogurt and, within a couple of weeks, she wasn't dragging through her afternoons anymore. "I don't feel like napping all day now," she said, smiling. Seeds may be tiny, but don't underestimate them. Sometimes a small spoon can pack a big punch, especially when it's the right kind of fuel. This next one might surprise you. It's not a meal, and it's not even savory. In fact, it's something you might associate more with desserts. Gelatin. But not the sugary store-bought kind filled with artificial colors and flavors. I'm talking about natural gelatin made with unflavored collagen powder and a splash of fresh lemon juice. As we age, our bodies produce less collagen. That's the protein that keeps your muscles firm, tendons strong, and joints flexible. Without enough of it, you might start noticing sagging skin, achy joints, and that feeling like your body is slowly deflating. But here's the good news. Collagen can be replenished, starting right in your kitchen. When you dissolve natural collagen powder into warm water and mix it with a bit of lemon juice, you're giving your body exactly what it needs to start rebuilding. Collagen itself contains important amino acids like glycine and proline, which play a big role in maintaining muscle tone and helping connective tissues stay strong. The lemon juice. That's not just for flavor, it's rich in vitamin C, which your body absolutely needs in order to activate collagen production. Think of vitamin C as the spark that lights the fire. One study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consumed hydrolyzed collagen with vitamin C showed noticeable improvements in skin elasticity, joint comfort, and muscle strength within just 3 months. It's a gentle, steady improvement, but it adds up. What's great about this mixture is how easy it is to make. Just dissolve 1 tablespoon of collagen powder in half a cup of warm water. Squeeze in the juice from half a lemon, then top off with more water until you have a full cup. Let it chill in the fridge, and you've got a refreshing, health-boosting treat you can enjoy as a light dessert or even before bedtime. For those who prefer something a bit more traditional, you can also use pure gelatin grenadine and mix it with natural citrus juice to create a homemade jelly without the sugar crash. It's a simple habit, but when it becomes part of your routine, It can quietly support your strength, help your body heal, and even make your skin look a little brighter. Now we've come to the most surprising and, perhaps the most powerful item on this list: liver. Whether it's from chicken or beef, when it's properly cooked and enjoyed in moderation, liver can be a true superfood, especially for older adults looking to regain strength. Yes, liver. It's a food that often gets a bad rap. Some folks avoid it because of its strong flavor, others because of old misconceptions about cholesterol. But the truth is, when it comes to dense nutrition, few foods even come close. Liver is nature's multivitamin. Single serving, just a few ounces, provides complete protein, plus high levels of vitamin B12. Iron in its most absorbable form, called heme iron, zinc, vitamin A, and choline. These nutrients are essential for healthy muscles, energy production, and nerve function. Vitamin B12, in particular, is critical for muscle repair and preventing fatigue. And it's something many older adults unknowingly run low on. One study in the US found that seniors with higher B12 and choline levels had greater muscle mass and better balance, reducing their risk of falls and fractures. Then there's iron. Unlike the iron found in spinach or beans, heme iron from liver is easily absorbed by the body. This supports oxygen flow to your muscles, so you don't feel out of breath just climbing stairs or carrying groceries. Now, you might be wondering, what about cholesterol? It's a valid concern. But recent studies show that dietary cholesterol from foods, like liver, doesn't significantly impact blood cholesterol levels in most healthy people. Of course, if you've been told otherwise by your doctor, listen to their advice. But for many, enjoying liver once a week can be both safe and beneficial. The key is how you cook it. Avoid deep frying. Instead, it gently in a pan with a little olive oil, onion, garlic, and maybe a splash of lemon juice or turmeric for added anti-inflammatory support. Some even mix small chopped pieces into dishes like rice or mashed potatoes to mellow the flavor. Don't underestimate this old-fashioned food. It may be one of the most affordable, accessible ways to nourish your muscles and restore strength you didn't know you could get back. Now that you've learned about 6 muscle-supporting foods, the real question is, how do you actually fit them into your life without making things complicated? Don't worry, you don't need to completely overhaul your diet or spend hours in the kitchen. The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. It's just adding a few of these foods a few times a week can make a meaningful difference. Let's walk through some practical ideas for each part of your day. These aren't strict rules. They're suggestions you can mix, match, and adapt to what works best for your lifestyle. Breakfasts that build strength. Many older adults skip breakfast or reach for quick, processed choices that leave them tired by mid-morning. But starting your day with real nourishment can give you steady energy and protect your muscles. Here are 2 easy options. Oatmeal with chia seeds. Cook 3 tablespoons of oats with water or plant-based milk. Stir in 1 tablespoon of chia seeds pre-soaked if possible. Add cinnamon or a few slices of banana for taste. This meal is warm, comforting, and helps maintain stable energy through the morning. Plain yogurt with hemp seeds. Choose a small bowl of unsweetened plain yogurt. Sprinkle 1 tablespoon of hemp seeds on top. Add a few blueberries or strawberries for flavor. This breakfast is light, protein-rich, and gentle on digestion. Try alternating between these 2 meals during the week, depending on what you're in the mood for. They're quick to prepare and can be made in under 10 minutes. Lunchtime that lifts you up. Lunch is a great time to add in one of the more filling, savory foods like lentils or liver. They're satisfying and will keep your strength steady throughout the afternoon. Lentils cooked with turmeric. Make a simple lentil stew with garlic, onions, turmeric, and black pepper. You can eat it with brown rice, cooked plantains, or a small side salad. Tip: make a big batch on Sunday and refrigerate or freeze portions to use all week. Liver with onions and lemon. If you're open to it, try cooking a small portion of liver once a week. Gently with onions, garlic, and a bit of turmeric. Add a splash of lemon juice at the end to cut the strong flavor. Pair it with mashed sweet potatoes or a scoop of whole grains. If liver isn't your favorite, start small, mix a little into a dish you already enjoy, like fried rice or a veggie stir-fry. Snacks that support recovery. Instead of reaching for cookies or crackers, consider snacks that gently support muscle repair and joint health. Act. Yogurt with chia or hemp seeds. Already a great breakfast, this can double as a satisfying afternoon snack. Add cinnamon, a drizzle of honey, or even a spoonful of nut butter. Homemade gelatin with lemon. Mix 1 tablespoon of collagen powder into warm water with lemon juice and chill it in the fridge. Have a few spoonfuls after lunch or before bedtime. It's light, slightly tangy, and supports collagen production while you rest. Evening meals that help you recover overnight? Dinner doesn't have to be heavy. In fact, lighter meals are often better for digestion and sleep, but they can still be nutritious. Vegetable soup with lentils. Use leftover lentils from lunch and add them to a simple veggie broth with carrots, celery, and greens. This kind of meal gives your body a steady stream of nutrients to repair itself while you sleep. Oatmeal with cinnamon and plant milk. Yes, oatmeal works at night too. It's easy to digest, especially if you're not very hungry. Add a pinch of cinnamon or a splash of milk for comfort. Smart ways to keep it going. Here are a few tips that make it easier to stay consistent. Batch cook. Make lentils or liver in larger portions. Store them in freezer-safe containers and heat them up when needed. Keep staples on hand. Yogurt, chia seeds, and hemp seeds. Store well and don't require cooking. Keep them visible in your fridge or pantry so you remember to use them. Rotate, don't repeat. You don't need to eat all 6 foods every day. Aim for at least 3 or 4 during the week and rotate based on your taste and what you have available. Prep once, enjoy all week. Soak chia seeds or prep gelatin the night before. That way, your healthy snack is ready when you are. Changing the way you eat doesn't have to feel like a burden. It's about making smarter choices that work with your body, not against it. Over time, these foods don't just help you move better, they help you feel more in control of your health and daily life. Try adding just one of these meals this week. Pay attention to how your body responds. Okay, the changes may be quiet at first, but they're powerful. Because when your body starts to get what it really needs, it remembers how to be strong again. At this point, you've heard a lot of information and maybe you're already thinking about which food you want to try first. That's fantastic. But here's the thing. Real progress doesn't come from just watching a video. It comes from taking that first step. So I want to ask you something. Which of these 6 foods do you already eat? And which one are you most curious to try this week? Go ahead and share your answer in the comments below. If you've already made changes to your meals in the past and noticed a difference, tell us what worked for you. It's that way you're not just learning, you're also inspiring others who may be just starting. This channel isn't just about me sharing tips, it's about creating a space where older adults support each other, share wisdom, and feel encouraged to make better choices, one small habit at a time. And just for fun, here's a little quiz for you. Which one of these foods contains the amino acid leucine that helps trigger muscle building? Is it oatmeal, yogurt, or lentils? If you've been paying attention, you probably know the answer. These kinds of small details matter because when you understand how your food works, you feel more confident in your choices. You stop guessing and start eating with purpose. And if you're the kind of person who likes to see results, I encourage you to keep a simple log. Just jot down what you ate, how you felt, and any changes you noticed in your energy, balance, or sleep. Sometimes, it's those little improvements like climbing stairs more easily or walking longer without tiring that remind you it's all worth it. This is your time, your health, your journey. And you're not alone. Stick with me because there's more to explore, more foods, more stories, and more practical ways to feel stronger, steadier, and more like yourself every day. By now, you've got a solid foundation, 6 powerful foods, and a flexible way to work them into your week. But if you're someone who likes to go one step deeper, this part is for you. Let's talk about a few important things that influence how your body builds and maintains muscle beyond just what's on your plate. 1. Inflammation, the silent saboteur. You might be surprised to hear that a big reason muscles weaken over time isn't just aging, it's chronic. Low-grade inflammation. This type of inflammation doesn't always show up as pain or swelling. Instead, it quietly interferes with how your muscles repair themselves. It's one reason why someone can eat all the right nutrients, yet still feel sore, stiff, or weak. This is where foods like turmeric, chia seeds, and hemp seeds earn their gold stars. They contain natural compounds that help cool down inflammation, allowing your muscles and your whole body to heal and function better. Even small amounts used regularly can make a difference. Tip: if you're already taking anti-inflammatory medication, always check with your doctor before changing your diet significantly. But know that food can support the healing process, not compete with it. 2. Protein. Not all sources are equal. Most people know protein is important for muscles. But what many don't realize is that not all protein is equally useful, especially as we age. Your body needs complete proteins, meaning they contain all 9 essential amino acids. Animal sources like liver and yogurt naturally provide this, but some plant-based foods like lentils or oats are incomplete on their own. Yes, that's why combining them with things like chia seeds or hemp makes them more effective. And here's something else. As we get older, our bodies become less efficient at turning protein into muscle. That's why seniors actually need more protein per pound of body weight than younger adults. Do not less. Don't be afraid of eating protein-rich meals. Focus on quality and variety, and your body will thank you. 3. Gut health. The key to absorption. You can eat the best foods in the world, but if your gut isn't absorbing nutrients properly, your muscles won't get what they need. A healthy gut is like a well-tuned engine. It keeps everything running smoothly, from digestion to immune function to nutrient delivery. That's why probiotic-rich foods like plain yogurt and fiber-packed foods like oats and lentils are so important. They help your gut bacteria stay balanced, which in turn improves how your body handles calcium, magnesium, iron, and protein. All of these are crucial for maintaining strong, healthy muscle. If you often feel bloated, constipated, or tired after meals, your digestive system might need some attention. Start with small, gut-friendly foods, simple yogurt, soaked chia, cooked lentils, and build from there. When you understand the why behind these foods, it becomes easier to stay motivated. This isn't about chasing trends or cutting everything out of your diet. It's about fueling your body with purpose and giving it what it actually needs to stay active, balanced, and capable. You don't need to do everything perfectly. You just need to start somewhere. Even one small change can shift the way your body feels, because strength doesn't only come from lifting weights. It comes from choosing the right fuel, day after day, and trusting that your body still knows how to get stronger. Let's take a moment to look back at what we've covered together. You've just learned about 6 simple, affordable foods that don't require any special diets, powders, or pills, just a few smart choices that can help your body do what it was always meant to do. Stay strong. You now know that muscle loss isn't just something you have to accept as you get older. Yes, time changes things. But food-real, nourishing food can help you hold on to your independence, your energy, and your confidence. So here's the takeaway. Start small. Stay consistent. Notice what changes. You don't have to eat all 6 foods tomorrow. You don't need to cook a brand new meal every night. What you can do is choose one new food to add this week. Maybe it's yogurt with hemp seeds in the morning. Maybe it's lentil stew for lunch. Or maybe it's just adding a spoonful of collagen to your evening tea. What matters is that you start. And as your body begins to recognize this shift, whether it's less stiffness in the morning, better balance on your feet, or just having a little more energy to do what you love, you'll know you're on the right path. I want to thank you for spending this time with me. If this video gave you something helpful, something you're going to try, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And share it with someone else who might benefit. Maybe it's a friend, a sibling, or a neighbor who could use a little encouragement. And if you'd like more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe. I'll be sharing more tips, more real food solutions, and more stories from people just like you who've decided that growing older doesn't mean growing weaker. Until next time, take care of yourself, trust your body, and keep feeding your strength one meal at a time.